Hello once again, everybody. Steve Peliquin recapping last week in Louisiana Ragin Cajun women's basketball for you, and a happy way to end the recap as the Cajuns women's basketball invitational champions after defeating the Siena Saints 52-50 in thrilling fashion Sunday afternoon at historic Earl K. Long Gym. You know, not too many teams in their regular season with a victory. As a matter of fact, think about it. Only four good teams, I should say, in their season with a win. Those being the champions of the NCAA tournament, the Women's National Invitational Tournament, and the WBI. So actually only three teams do that. Just a great effort by the Cajuns. They were up 14 points in the contest and actually trailed by one. Robbie Brown, who had a clutch three-pointer and actually also came through with a clutch steal, sealed the deal for the Cajuns with a 2-point victory. Brown, the lone senior on the Cajun team, really came up big in her final appearance in a Cajun uniform. And, you know, what a way to end the year. You know, the Cajuns, we saw them taking strides last year. They finished close to 500 despite playing the first half of the season without Keal Woolridge, despite playing the second half of the season without Kiki Beal. So they really didn't have their entire starting lineup on the court at all times last year. And then, of course, in the preseason this year, they lose two potential starters in Savannah Oakley and Brooklyn Arsenault prior to the year beginning. They were a little bit banged up, but towards the end of the year, they got healthy. Everybody got familiar with their roles. The crowd, the fans, I think, really started buying into the direction that this program was in. Kiki Beal played the best basketball of her career down the stretch. Jalen Gordon and Robbie Brown and Keal Woolridge and Simone Fields and Adrienne Prejean and Gabby Alexander all came up big at different times. They had somebody different step up. And really just a great win to end the year. They finish at 23-12, capturing the first postseason tournament championship of any sort in Louisiana Ragin Cajun women's basketball history. And hopefully this will be the stepping stone for bigger and better things to go as we go on in the years of the Gary Broadhead regime. But great win for the Cajuns. Again, they're up by 14. Siena goes on a run between the 12-minute mark and the 2-minute mark and actually take a 1-point lead after a couple of free throws by Teresa Coles. So Cajuns down by one, and then Robbie Brown just drains a big three and then later comes up with a big steal. So the Cajuns, champions of the Women's Basketball Invitational. They finish with 23 wins this season. They cut down the nets. And again, hopefully this is a big stepping stone for bigger and better things to happen in the women's basketball program. But congratulations to Coach Gary Broadhead, his staff, and the entire team. The Cajuns defeat the Siena Saints in the WBI championship game 52-50. They end their season as champions of the WBI with a record of 23-12. For ESPN1420.com, I'm Steve Peliquin.